Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a tutorial using the new Anastasia Alyssa Edwards palette. I don't think I have done a dramatic look like this in so long. It feels so good to be wearing like 10 pounds of makeup. Like, I love it. I live for it. Stay tuned for the end of the video because I will be giving a little mini review and my thoughts on this palette. I collect Anastasia palettes. I buy every one that she comes out with, and I was super excited to see a colorful palette that was like pure color, like pure pigments, and it's so fun to see that come from Anastasia. So this was a really fun palette to play with. As you can see, I got a little carried away. So if you want to see how to get this eye look, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so this is the look I came up with, and I'm going to show you how to get it on this eye. So I'm starting out, I tried the new Anastasia eye primer. So far, I think I like it. I will say so far, if I hadn't cut my crease, there was actually some patchiness in the eyeshadow. So I don't know if that was the base, if it was the eyeshadow. I'm not sure, so we'll see if it happens on this eye. If it doesn't happen on this eye, then it may have just been, you know, freak of nature, whatever. But I am going to get a generous amount of this on the back of my hand. I'm going to use the Morphe M421 flat brush, and I'm going to create a base. So I'm just going to kind of carve under my brow. And I'm going out way further than I normally would because, as you can see, I brought it out. Okay, and once I get it all on, I'm actually going to use my finger and kind of tap it in. So you can see it creates a pretty nice base. The only thing that I can see being maybe an issue is it is kind of a matte base. And I feel like that maybe that's what's contributing to the patchiness, but I'm not sure. Everything blended really well except for like right in the outer part of the crease. So I don't know what happened. We're just going to see if it happens on this eye. So I'm going to start by taking the Alyssa Edwards palette. I'm taking Brick Road, which is the yellow, and I'm using a Sigma E40 blending brush. I'm getting a bunch on my brush. I'm not tapping it off, and I'm just going to make sure that there's no creasing, and I'm just going to go for it. I want there to be tons of color payoff. And I'm bringing this quite close to the brow as well. And I'm also winging it out. I'm kind of packing it on and then blending it out. Alright, now I'm going to go into the shade Texas Made, which is the hot pink, on a MAC 217, and again, not really tapping off the excess. I'm going to pack and blend. I'm not going to go as high up with this shade because I want the yellow to still peek out, but I am going to still go quite high up and wing it out. And then very lightly, I'm not picking up any excess product, I'm just feathering those edges, just so that way we get a little bit more diffusion. And then I'm going to go in with the Sigma E40 with a little bit of the yellow and run it along the edge. Alright, now on a Morphe M506, I'm going to pick up Unicorn Tribe, which is this kind of purpley pinky shade, and I'm going to pack that on. And again, we're just going a little bit further down, but making sure not to completely cover up the pink. This color doesn't give, you know, it's not giving anything too crazy to the look. It's not changing it too much, but what it's going to do is it's going to help transition the pink to the purple, so that's why we're putting it in there. And then I'm going to dip in with a little bit more of Texas Made on the previous brush and go over those edges. A lot of this is just going to be back and forth blending, so that way we get a very smooth, blown out blend. And you can just see the gradient happening, so that's what we want. Now I'm using a Morphe M562. I'm going to go into the shade Believe, which is the very vibrant grape color. Alright, and then this is going to go right into the socket. And this I'm kind of packing on. Just go in with that previous brush with a little bit of the previous color and running it over the edges. Now this purple, the Believe color, does get quite covered up when I cut the crease. However, it just helps me to get the blend that I need, and then I do go back in and make it a little bit more vibrant. Okay, so as I'm blending, I am getting that patch, but it's right here in the crease. So I don't know, maybe it's just that my eyes are too dry. I don't know, like honestly, you don't see it when my eyes are open, so it really doesn't bother me that much, but I would just note that there is a little bit of patchiness going on in the crease. But yeah, so far though, I mean, I don't hate anything I'm using. I'm going to cut the crease now. I'm going to use the same Anastasia eye primer. Okay, my camera died, but all I did was finish cutting the crease, and I added some concealer underneath my eye because I'm going to do the bottom before I do my foundation. So, to do that, I'm going to take the Morphe M562 and take Believe, which was the purple, and I'm just going to come out here and create a little triangle, so I'm kind of connecting the wings. And then I'm going to continue that along the lower lash line. Alright, now I'm going to go into Unicorn Tribe, which was that kind of pinky purplish shade on the Morphe M506, and layering that right underneath the purple. Alright, and then I'm going to go into Texas Made on the MAC 217. Alright, and then I'm going to go in with the Sigma E40 and Brick Road and blend again. Alright, now I'm going to go in with the shade Believe, which is the purple, on just a really tiny brush, and I'm going to line the top of the cut crease and connect it at this outer corner. Alright, now I'm going to go into the shade Inspire, which is this like shimmering peachy gold, and I'm going to put that all over this negative space here. And this doesn't need Fix Plus or anything. It goes on like a dream. And as we're putting this on, it's cleaning up that purple where it may have gotten onto the lid. I'm going to put a little bit of this in the inner corner, but I am going to layer some white on top of it. Then I'm going to dip into headliner, which is the white, and pack that on the inner corner. Alright, I'm going to apply some mascara and lashes, and I will be right back. Okay guys, so this is the finished eye look. I decided to just go ahead and do the rest of my face off camera because I figured this video would have already been way too long because of the eyes. But basically all I did was my normal routine. I just added a lot more product so that way it was a little more bold. We have a ton of highlighter on just to kind of balance everything. But I did do a nude lip. It is Oak Lip Liner by MAC with White Russian Gloss from Buxom, which I'm loving the combo. So overall, I really love this palette. I was super excited to finally see some true color coming from Anastasia. Like, the colors are just so pretty. I can't wait to do a look with this purple here. I barely touch it and it's just so pretty. I'm so excited. So overall, I really like the palette. I did experience a little bit of patchiness in my crease on both sides. It was kind of like the outer corner of my crease, so I don't know what that really is from. I don't know if it was the eye base, if it was the eyeshadows, but overall, I mean, this look is stunning. Like, I love the colors and I love this look, so really fun to play with. Now the eye base, I actually really like it. I think it works really well for cutting the crease. As you can see, I was able to get, you know, pretty sharp lines with it. It's a really good, it doesn't get super tacky. It actually is kind of matte. It's more of like a satin finish. It's not super tacky and it's not super matte, but it gets the job done. I think I'll definitely keep using it. I love using concealer as an eye base, but it's nice to have an eye base in itself. That way I'm not using up all my concealer for, you know, concealing and my eyes. So I'll definitely continue to use this, and I'll see if I get any of that patchiness with any other eyeshadows to see if it was the eye primer or if it was the eyeshadows. But overall, I love this palette, I love this look, and of course, I love Anastasia eyeshadows and I love the brand as a whole, so I will continue collecting palettes from the brand. But yes, this palette gets 2 thumbs up for me. It really brought out my creativity today, and I really needed it because I've been in a makeup rut lately. So yeah, this is the finished look, and if you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.